Hey guys, this is Rambo S, and today we're going to be taking a look at my Minecraft printer. Now, you've probably seen my old video with the printer, but if you haven't, here it is. And today I'm going to show you my new mod, the 3D printer. See? This is the new bit that I've added in, all of this. If you haven't watched my previous one, then do watch it. It will give you a better background on how the printer works. But let's get started. So all the colors or blocks that we want to use are here. We got 6 ink trays, or ink if you want to call it that. And then this is the 3D bit. You can probably guess what it's going to do, but if you don't, I'll explain it anyway. So what happens is all these pistons push the image up and it adds layers. And I'll tell you about these dispensers later, but they just fire charges. I'll show you, there you go. Oh, oops. Started a forest fire. Deal with that later. Anyway, so these are the buttons that control the printer. Yeah, I know they're the wrong color, but there's no point changing them because for every design you want different blocks there and all of that stuff. So I'm just going to keep it like that. It's pretty straightforward. This one's the top one, middle one, and then on this side this one's top one, middle one, bottom one. It's not that hard. Then you've got this button which pushes the things forward, and you've got this switch which pushes everything upwards once. Where's that one? Anyway. So I've left the printer with no cover because I wanted to show you all the stuff and how it works. If you still don't get it, do watch my previous video, that'll explain it for you. But today, with 3D printing, we're going to make a house. I know it's not a great house, pretty small, but it'll do. It's got some glowstone for lighting and a nice roof. No, actually, I'm just going to change the roof a bit. Just because stairs are complicated, they won't go in the right direction. So I'm going to keep it to this sort of a design. There you go. Done. And now, with the 3D printer, it's a little bit more complicated because we're printing in layers. So, this, if you can see my equal sign, is equal to one of these, the bottom layer, one of these, the next layer, then the roof with glowstone, and then the top bit, and then the actual full top bit. So as you can see, I have filled in any gaps with wood because the printer cannot print something with a gap in it. So yeah, and you'll see why I did wood later. So let's go up, and we start with the top layer over here. Might have wanted to do it the other way around actually, but yeah. So here we go. There's the top bit. I've actually used 4 things. If you take a look closer, 2 are this way and 2 are that way, because we want that sort of thing. So looking back on the design, we first need a long bit of wood. So get some wood planks in there. 2, 4. There you go. Got a nice strip of wood there. Don't worry that it's not lined up because when we put the other things it will. Oh, in fact, I actually need to just move this closer first. There you go. And then put one more block of wood in there, and then we're pushing. Once I do the first layer, I will time-lapse this because it takes ages, So what you got to do there is you got to break that block. It'll just cause another problems. So now that we've got that first back layer bit there, this bit, now we got to do this row. Oh, you know, we could have kept that wood, but so start with, oh, it's wearing a hat. Didn't realize that. Just wondering about that zombie. So we're going to start with one bit of wood, and then we're going to use one of these, another one of those, and what's happening here? You got to take a look every once in a while, because see, now we need to put a bit of this, just because of a glitch, to push that bit down. Now you can see you've got the two stairs facing absolutely the wrong way. But you know what? I did not do this. I am changing the stairs so they are the right way around. And for that matter, let me change those ones as well. This way. Yeah. There you go. So now we've got that sorted. In fact, now we need to just get two more pieces of wood. There. And then we've got this. So again, break this stuff and then push. Okay, so now we gotta do, we've done this one, and another thing to remember with this printer is that everything is inverted. Left is right, top is bottom, and, well, it's quite confusing, but as long as it's something relatively symmetrical, you can't go too wrong. And if you don't mind having your door on the wrong side, it doesn't really matter. So now we need to do the same thing, pretty much. So we need a wood, two of those, and then I'm actually almost out of wood. Let's do two of the top ones. I am just going to press this just to get that push. I think I've done that right. Yep. As right as that's getting, and then I need another random push because of problems. And then if I push this one once more, it should be fine with a bit of gravel in there. And now if I put one more wood there, this does require a bit of thought. On your part. I think I put the right amount of wood there. Oh, I need one more actually. So yeah, just because of the spaces between it, you need to think about what you're doing, but otherwise it's a great model, and I think it's the most reliable that you're getting. So here we have it. Now we got to push forwards again. And then just fill it up with wood pretty much. Until we run out, which is going to be quite soon. So there you go. We've got the top layer of the thing. And now I'm going to show you this bit. What it does is it pretty much just pushes it through, and it works like a wave almost. And then you can stop that now. And it's important you break these bits just to push down that piston and let go. See, at the moment that last piston's still up, and that will stop anything from working. So let's get rid of all of this. Everything has to go. Now there you go, and now I'm going to show you the fire charges. They'll burn away the wood, and then you've got what you actually need. But do not use the fire charges if you're building something with TNT. It'll go very wrong, or for that matter if you're building anything that might be flammable. So now that you get the idea of what you're doing, I'm gonna just pause the video and do the rest of it. Right guys, I have done the second layer. There it is, just showing you. Now I will get some more, where's my redstone block? Get a bit of that, put it all around there, and then start this again. Here we go, up it goes again. This time I'm going to leave the burning till the end, and I'm going to pause the video again and continue with it. Right guys, I have worked all through the night. It's day now, and I have finished the third layer. Now you get the idea, so from now on I'm just going to do it all and then show you the final product. Push it up. You know, this could be quite a nice way. If you wanted to, you could actually program this to build your house with some complex delays. I mean, you could put it in this space here. That way it would actually build your house from scratch whenever you want it to. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, because it would be much quicker to do that, but it would be to just build your house, but it would be quite fun. Right guys, here we have our finished product. Nice house built. So I did all of these layers, and what I've also done is created a nice wall of dispensers rather than just these three which are aiming at nothing. Yeah, we've got all of these, so I think we're ready to set the whole thing on fire and see what happens. There you go, now we're burning out the inside, and I think we're a little bit low to burn out the top. Let's just give it another shot. There you go, we're burning off the top there, and the inside is also burning. Won't be very long. Right guys, our house has burned off. Spiders and skeletons have spawned on our printer. Get rid of them there. Oh. Suicidal spider, lol. Anyway, our house is here. It has completely burned off all the wood, and now we're going to add the finishing touches. So it's always good to have a floor. Bed, and why won't that work? Okay, that's odd. Maybe we don't want a bed. Crafting table, chest, door. Nice little place. And of course, now we can add in those stairs because we don't have to print them. The reason I didn't want to is because you've got all the directions, and I don't have enough space to make different stairs with all the different directions that they need to be. But here we go. This was Rambo S, and here we have our 3D printer. If you liked the video, then do give it a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel.